Hey everyone, I wanted to talk today about being in your alignment in your life, your spiritual alignment, your soul alignment, which is living your best life, your best self. And people often ask me, well, what is my spiritual alignment and how do I know when I'm in it? And I sit there and think, well, you'll know because it's your life. I can't tell you. I can feel when somebody's living their truth and in alignment, but it's not for me to take your power and tell you if you're living your truth or not. How I know when I'm in alignment in life and how I know when I'm not, which has been many times, is that when I'm in alignment, I'm living my truth. So when I'm feeling something on my inner world, I'll go and live that on my outer world. So it's not like, oh, I feel like I really want to do something in my inner world, but actually I'm not going to do it because I'm scared of what people will think. So I'll hold back. So I'm living a life that isn't really real. It's an illusion. I'm deluding myself. I'm living something that isn't true to me. When we scrap all that, and that can take quite a lot of inner child work to do, we start living our truth. Life goes in the flow. And what I've found for my life is life gets very clunky and bumpy, quite disastrous sometimes too, when I'm not living my truth. That's how I know when I'm out of alignment. And when I take stock of things, I'm like, yeah, I let that person think I wanted to do that when I didn't want to, or I went and took that job when actually deep down I kind of feel like it's not really for me. It's things like that. So we need to get our inner world matching our outer world and screw what other people think. As long as we're not hurting anyone or intentionally, we're on this planet to live our lives, our existence. So why are we always giving our power away, living what we think other people think we should be living? Because we've got the needs to be accepted, wanted, and all these things, when actually you've only got to accept yourself. It's not about other people accepting you. It's all about what you think of you. So when I'm in alignment, I find there's abundance on every level. And I don't just mean monetary. That's just one part of abundance. So I'm really happy. I start drawing the right people towards me. Doors ahead of me open that I could only dream of. And it sounds all glitzy and shiny, but really when you're living your truth, that's the life that you will start to attract to you. It doesn't mean you won't have bumps along the road. Of course you will, because we're here to evolve. You don't evolve when life is easy. You evolve when life sucks, when life is tough. And we usually evolve through the mirrors of the relationships we have with the people around us, because they're our mirror, our bouncing board for what works, what doesn't work. It really is about actually what kind of life do you want to live? And I don't mean just about cruising every week or, living on top of a mountain. We've got to come down to reality. How do you want your life to be? And you start taking little steps towards that. If you feel that you're living the wrong life because you're in the wrong job, look at what is keeping you in that job and then remove obstacles bit by bit. When we sort of just go and rip something out of our lives, it's not realistic. We're not going to do it, are we? So we carry on being stuck, living the life we don't want to live. Just take little steps bit by bit. So the life I'm living now is a million miles from what I was living, say, 10 years ago, in every capacity. And I've had to shed that old skin bit by bit by bit. And what I knew was that I was, for example, I'm very career minded, and I was living a career that I believed I wanted for so long. Yet every day I was getting up thinking, I can't be bothered. I don't want to do this. This is effort. I've come out of that industry now, and I'm in something very different. I've still got one foot in the door with that industry because I can't quite let go of that identity of being in the fitness world for so long. Yeah, I know deep down that's not where I'm meant to be. My passion is working with people and supporting people and helping people evolve. That's where I come alive. But had I stayed in that industry, I'd only be 10% Sue. And I knew, because I was getting depressed, I was working my body too hard, I was frustrated, I was quite an angry person. And when I started to go, well, what is it I need to be doing? And make little steps by booking courses and things like that, letting go of some jobs. Bit by bit, I started to make space for Sue, and I'm a million times happier. And my spiritual truth is coming out. My heart is far more open because I'm meeting the people I need to meet. Spirit, bring me the people I need to meet because I'm allowing my life to change. And that's quite scary, doing such big life changes, but I let go of control. I don't need it to be a certain way. I might want it to be a certain way, but I don't need it to be a certain way. I don't have to have it looking a particular look. I don't have to be meeting the types of people I believed I had to meet. I just let go, and actually life happened for me. So when you're in alignment, you know, because you feel good, you're happy, things keep coming for you, when none of that's there, what keeps you trapped living that life that isn't making you fulfilled? Because you owe it to yourself to do what you can to fulfill your life. You're here to live it. You're here to be happy. I think sometimes people believe they don't deserve it. You deserve everything. So take steps. Where is your alignment? What is your spiritual alignment? You can feel it. It's using that intuition. If it feels good and it's not hurting you or anyone else, go for it. If it doesn't feel good, why are you doing it? That's where the blocks are. That's where the homework is. And that's how you can free yourself to get in alignment. And it could be that your life changes radically because you're living something that isn't your true self. How did you get there in the first place? And what stops you getting into your true place? So here I am, Holistic Sue. Reach out, come and work with me. Take it easy.